One of the biggest pains in life is comparing ourselves to others. We look around and think, why is she so successful? Why am I not like him? But here's the truth. Her path is not your path. If a fish spends its life trying to fly like a bird, it will always feel like a failure, even though it can swim across the whole ocean. And today, with social media, this problem has only gotten worse. We see people's success online and suddenly feel like our own life is too small. We forget about our own talents. And slowly, this kind of thinking steals away our happiness and fills us with hopelessness. That's why today's story is for anyone who has ever felt, I'll never be as good as them. Listen carefully, because this story can change the way you see yourself forever. Ethan's story. In a small village near a beautiful forest lived a young boy named Ethan. He was hardworking, kind, and good-hearted. But he had one painful habit. He always compared himself with others. When his friend Liam got the best grades in class, Ethan thought, I wish I was as smart as him. When his neighbor Ryan showed off his wealth, Ethan thought, I wish I had money like him. Even if he saw someone running fast, he thought, why can't I run like that? Every comparison made him feel smaller, weaker, and sadder. He couldn't focus on his studies. He didn't enjoy his life. All he could think was, I'll never be like them. One day, a wise old man known as Grandpa Joe visited the village. People loved him for his advice and gentle wisdom. Ethan went up to him and said, Grandpa, I work hard, but when I see others doing better than me, I feel like a failure. I'll never be like them. Next morning, Ethan met him at the tree. Grandpa Joe said, Look around. What do you see? Ethan looked and said, There are so many trees. Some are tall, some short. Some give fruit, some don't. Grandpa Joe chuckled. Now imagine if the apple tree said, Why am I not as tall as the coconut tree? Or the coconut tree said, Why don't I have sweet fruits like apples? How would that sound? Ethan laughed. That would sound silly, Grandpa. Grandpa Joe leaned closer and said, Exactly. Every tree is different, but together they make this forest beautiful. In the same way, every person has unique strengths. The apple tree gives sweetness. The coconut tree gives strength. Both are valuable. Then Grandpa Joe took Ethan near a pond. Fish were swimming, and a bird soared across the sky. He asked, Now imagine if the fish said, I wish I could fly like that bird. Would that make sense? Ethan shook his head. Of course not. Fish are made to swim. Birds are made to fly. Grandpa Joe smiled warmly.
Then why, Ethan, do you want to be like someone else? You have your own gifts, your own path. Find your strengths and move forward with them. Ethan's transformation. Those words struck Ethan deeply. From that day on, he stopped comparing himself to others. Instead, he focused on his own talents and his own journey. Slowly, his confidence returned. Life started to feel exciting again. Years later, through his hard work, Ethan built a successful business. He became an inspiration to the entire village. Whenever people asked, Ethan, how did you do it? He would smile and say, Never compare yourself to others. If a fish tries to fly, it will always fail. But if it swims, it can rule the ocean. The moral: remember this. The sun and the moon never shine at the same time, but both are equally important. Your journey is yours. Your timing is yours. Stop comparing. Start living your own path. That's where real success begins. If this story touched your heart, give it a like, share it with someone who needs this reminder, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.